Indie filmmaking is alive and well, and we can see that in the 2026 Academy Award nominations. Today, I'm going to cover which film festivals were critical stops on the road to the Oscars. My name's Rudy Womack, and you've tuned into the Film Festival Guide. Despite all the doom and gloom you see online, film festivals are still one of the best ways for filmmakers to get their foot in the industry. And today, I'm going to cover which of those film festivals were critical in the Oscars race. I'm going to cover the following categories: the 3 shorts, that's documentary, animation, live action, and I'm going to cover feature documentary as well as international feature films. Historically, these categories tend to be the best represented on the film festival circuit, and they're the ones that an indie filmmaker like you actually has a shot at getting into. As much as we all love the best pictures, I doubt that PTA, Ryan Coogler, or Chloe Zhao is watching this, but if you are, hi. Quick note, this is not an exhaustive list of all the film festival screenings. It's more of a broad overview of which film festivals had the biggest impact at getting these films to the Oscars. So let's get started with Best Animated Shorts, starting with Butterfly, which screened at more than 100 film festivals. Some of the most notable are Berlin, Clermont-Ferrand, and Indie Shorts. Moving on to Evergreen, which also screened at more than 50 festivals. Some of the most notable are AFI, Indie Shorts again, Palm Springs International, Santa Fe International, shout out to my man Derek Horn, Sitges, and St. Louis International Film Festival, which I'm an alumni of. The Girl Who Cried Pearls is the next nominee, screened at a number of festivals, including TIFF. Retirement Plan had a robust festival run. They screened at Indie Shorts, Palm Springs, South by Southwest, and one of my favorite festivals, Coronado Island. And the last nominee on the list is Three Sisters, which screened at the Santa Barbara International Film Festival. I couldn't find any other information, so if you know where else this film screened, please drop it in the comments below. I'd be very interested to learn. So in the animated short film category, the most prevalent film festivals are Indie Shorts Film Festival, representing 3 nominees, Santa Barbara, Palm Springs, San Jose, and Newport Beach, all representing 2 nominees each. Also, real quick, if you enjoy these deep dives into film festivals, please support the channel with a like and subscribe. And if you could, please drop a comment below. I'm really struggling with the YouTube algorithm. I've been told that comments can help with that, so if you want to support the channel, please drop a comment. Thank you very much. The next category is documentary short films, starting with All the Empty Rooms, which screened at festivals like Doc NYC, Telluride, and TIFF. Next up is Armed with a Camera, The Life and Death of Brent Renaud. It screened at notable festivals like Doc NYC and South by Southwest. Children No More, Were and Are Gone, screened at Doc NYC and Woodstock Film Festival. I had a difficult time finding any kind of festival information on this film, so if you know anything that I don't, please drop that in the comments. The next nominee is The Devil is Busy. It played tons of festivals, including Doc NYC, New Orleans, River Run, and with my friends over at Sedona. Last up is Perfectly Estrangeness. It screened at the Cannes Film Festival, Full Frame Documentary, the International Documentary Film Festival of Amsterdam, and at TIFF. So in the shorts doc categories, the most prevalent film festivals are Doc NYC, representing 3 nominees, TIFF and Cinema Eye, each representing 2 nominees each. Moving on to the third and final of the shorts categories, we got Butcher's Stain. It received the silver medal at the Student Academy Awards, and that's all I could find. I'm not entirely sure why a silver medalist and not the gold medalist gets an Academy Award nomination. I hope someone out there can answer that question down in the comments. Next is A Friend of Dorothy, which screened at a ton of festivals, including Holly Shorts, Rain Dance, and Indie Shorts. Jane Austen's period drama is the next nominee, and it screened at more than 50 festivals, the most notable of which are Holly Shorts, Indie Shorts, Telluride, and Tribeca. The Singers is next up on the list, and the most notable festivals it screened at are Clermont-Ferrand, Indie Shorts, South by Southwest, and Tribeca. And the final nominee in this category is Two People Exchanging Saliva. What a title. It screened at AFI, Clermont-Ferrand, and Telluride. So in the live action shorts category, the most prominent film festivals are Indie Shorts, Holly Shorts, Telluride, Clermont-Ferrand, and Tribeca, each representing 2 nominees. I'd also like to point out that across all 3 of the shorts categories, not a single film screened at Sundance, which is kind of weird when you think about it, but that's about to change with our next category, which is Best Documentary Feature Film. The first nominee in this category is the Alabama Solution. It screened at DC Docs and Sundance. Come See Me in the Good Light had a big festival run, screening at places like Boulder International Film Festival, Hot Docs, San Francisco International Film Festival, and Sundance. Cutting Through Rocks is next up on the list, and they screen at notable festivals like Hot Docs, San Francisco International, and Sundance. Our fourth nominee is Mr. Nobody Against Putin, and it screened at festivals like DC Docs, Palm Springs International, and Sundance. Last but not least is The Perfect Neighbor, which got picked up by Netflix. It had a huge festival run, screening at DC Docs, Full Frame International, Hot Springs Documentary Film Festival, Sundance, and South by Southwest. Did you notice a trend there? Because I certainly did. The most prevalent film festivals in this category are Sundance, with all 5 nominees screening at the festival, followed by DC Docs with 3 nominees, then San Francisco International Film Festival and Hot Docs, each representing 2 nominees. And that takes us to the final category, which is Best International Feature Film. And if you know anything about film festivals, you know that these are the titans of the film festival circuit. Starting with The Secret Agent, which screened at a ton of film festivals: Adelaide, Cannes, New York, Rome, TIFF, pretty much the tippy top of the film festival mountain. Next up is It Was Just an Accident, and it feels like repetition because it also screened at Adelaide, Cannes, New York, Rome, and TIFF. Our third nominee comes out of Norway, Sentimental Value. It screened at Cannes and Sarajevo. Spain's nomination, Serrat, had a huge festival run. It screened at Cannes, New York, Santa Fe, Sarajevo, TIFF. It also screened at Beyond Fest and Fantastic Fest, which I think shows some kind of a trend with the Academy leaning more towards genre films. And the last nominee in this category is The Voice of Hen Rajab. It screened at Palm Springs, TIFF, and it's the only one on this list that did not premiere at Cannes. It premiered at the Venice Film Festival. So in the international feature film category, the most prevalent film festivals are Cannes, representing 4 nominees, TIFF, representing 4 nominees, and the New York Film Festival, representing 3 nominees. So looking at all 25 of the films I just covered, which film festivals are the most important on the road to the Oscars? Clermont-Ferrand, Doc NYC, New York Film Festival, Santa Fe International, South by Southwest, and Talon Black Nights all represent 4 nominees each. Cannes, DC Docs, Full Frame, Indie Shorts, Sundance, and TIFF all represent 5 nominees each. I also want to mention that the Palm Springs International Film Festival and the Palm Springs International Shorts Film Festival are technically 2 different events, but they are managed by the exact same organization, so collectively they have 5 nominees going to the Oscars. I believe in my bones that every single film festival is important and it serves a different purpose. But if your dream is to win Oscar Gold, now you know which film festivals you should submit to. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please support the channel with a like and subscribe. I'm cooking up some more videos. They'll be out soon, but until then, I'll see you on the circuit.